Welcome to LinguaWire English A2. Today, we have two stories: South Korea stock losses and a huge solar eclipse in Spain. To help you follow today's episode, full transcripts and vocabulary are at LinguaWire.com. First, a warning for investors in South Korea. Now we go to Chloe, our LinguaWire correspondent for business.
Thanks, Daniel. One man lost about 20 million won. That is about $14,000. He lost it in just 1 month.
That is a very painful drop. What was he investing in?
He had put the money into tech shares in South Korea. The money was for a home. He is getting married later this year.
So this was not spare money. It sounds like money for a big life step.
Yes, and that made the loss feel worse. He said the value of his tech investments fell by around 25% in July.
A quarter in 1 month is huge. Is he the only one feeling this?
No, not at all. He said many of his friends are in an even worse position. They put all their savings into the market.
So they went in very hard. Now the risk has hit them.
Exactly. South Korea's stock market has been very wild. The tech-heavy Kospi index is often seen as very wild. It is one of the most volatile in the world.
Why did the market move so much?
A big reason was the rush around artificial intelligence. Investors pushed up chipmaker shares fast. Then many people started to worry. They worried about how much money was being spent on AI.
So excitement first, then fear.
That is right. The Kospi more than doubled this year. It went above 9,000 points in mid-June. Then it fell to 5,500 within a few weeks.
That is an enormous swing. Has it recovered at all?
Somewhat. It is now around 6,800 points. So it has taken back some ground, but not all of it.
And this affected regular people, not just big firms.
Yes. Many personal investors bought tech stocks over the past year. Some used leverage. That means borrowing money to invest more than their own cash would allow.
That can make gains bigger, but losses too.
Exactly. And when prices fall too far, a broker can ask for more money. That is called a margin call.
How common was that?
By the end of July, about 1.2 million personal investor accounts had margin calls in South Korea.
That is a huge number. So people are now waiting and hoping.
Many are. Some say they will hold on and wait for a rebound. Others feel the market now looks more like gambling than investing.
A hard lesson for anyone chasing fast gains. Next, a very different story. Day turned to night in Spain. Now we go to Ethan, our LinguaWire correspondent for culture.
Thanks, Daniel. Millions of people gathered in Spain on Wednesday. They watched a total solar eclipse.
That is a big crowd for a short event.
It really was. People filled cities and towns across a wide part of Spain. They hoped for the best view of the sky turning dark.
What did they do while they waited?
Many brought lawn chairs and umbrellas. They waited for the sun, moon, and earth. They wanted them to line up in the right way.
And when it happened, what did people see?
The sky darkened first slowly. Then it darkened fast. People clapped and cheered. The darkness came over the area.
That must have felt special, especially after such a long wait.
Yes, because it was Spain's first total solar eclipse in more than a century. For many people, this was a once-in-a-lifetime moment.
Who was watching most closely?
Lots of local people and visitors. One language teacher in Medina Celi said it was impossible to imagine. She said no photos can match the real feeling.
That sounds like the kind of moment people remember for years.
Definitely. But there was also a practical side. Spanish authorities expected at least 500,000 extra visitors.
So this was not only a sky event, it was also a travel event.
Exactly. Hotel rooms along the path of totality became much harder to find. Prices went up in some places.
Was safety part of the planning too?
Very much so. Officials had a public safety campaign. More than 33 to 500 officers were sent to viewing areas and access points.
That is a serious operation.
It had to be. The eclipse happened during very hot weather. Spain has also been dealing with wildfires, so officials wanted to manage the crowds carefully.
Did other places see it too?
Yes, parts of Portugal, Greenland and Iceland also had views. Clouds spoiled the view for some people in Iceland.
Even with clouds, the reaction sounds strong.
It was. In some places the lights went out. Phones came up. People cheered as the darkness passed.
Three words from the Spain story. Crowd, a large group of people together. In the story, millions of people crowded cities and towns. Example, a crowd waited outside the station. Darkened, became darker. In the story, the sky darkened before the eclipse. Example, the room darkened when the rain started. Applause, the sound of people clapping. In the story, people broke into applause during the eclipse. Example, the singer smiled at the applause. Grammar point, went dark. We use this phrase to say something changed from light to dark. Example 1. The sky went dark over Spain. Example 2. The lights went dark in the square. Repeat after me, went dark. Want more than 2 stories a day? Sign up at LinguaWire.com for the free daily digest. 4 short stories matched to your level in your inbox every morning. Set up your free subscription at LinguaWire.com.